Important guys. Big shots in the front. All the pretty people in the front. All the way in front. All the pretty people in the front.
Bryce got the idea.
Chris, come here. You can't hurt me, Sifu. I have a baby.
Okay, we're all set? So everybody's in the right place. Everybody's here for the crane seminar. Okay, so I know 99% of you, right? And most of you trained with me at one time or another, so you should know at least a little bit about what's going on. Okay, so again, the white crane from the 5 Shaolin animals within the Honka. All right, the animals are dragon, snake, tiger, leopard, and crane. Right? So there's 4 real animals and 1 mythical one. Right? So the dragon, I don't know if any of you guys have seen any. You guys are sporting at the dragon school. Sure. So I'm thinking maybe you guys got some stuff along there with the Sasquatch guys. You guys can cite Sasquatch. Okay, so anyway, that's the deal there. And each one has their own characteristics, their own strong and weak points and things of that nature. So the crane, of course, just like any of the animal systems, in order to be proficient, you must train the hand form, right? So when you look at crane, you look at, you see wing technique, right? You see the wing technique, you see the crane beak, right? Which could be the fingertips or the back of the hand as well. Because strikes can be done this way, and this way, okay? The wing hand can be done with the outside edge, okay? Also done with the front edge of the hand as well. Also, this way, okay? So again, so if you notice, okay, the hand must be conditioned. Otherwise, when you do this, your fingers will collapse. If they collapse, then obviously you're going to have a little bit of pain going through. So, but it doesn't make any difference whether you're doing the crane technique or the tiger claw or the dragon claw, things of that nature, snake hand, right? So a lot of styles use these techniques, but they'll use them in form, but they may not use them in actual fighting application. And the reason for that is because they may or may not train a weapon to be used. Right? Most of the time, this is the weapon of choice, right? The closed fist, fingers protected, things of that nature. Okay? So everybody on the page? Okay. So, and again, even mantis, the southern mantis has open finger strikes, things of that nature. Hands that whip and snap out from short force. And again, if your fingers fail, then the technique will fail, right? Because if that's a primary technique, then that's what's going to happen. Okay? So we'll proceed. All right. So again, when we form I'll start with the wing, because everybody starts with this one. Everybody knows this one. So we'll start with the wing, and the wing hand can be used in various ways. Okay, I want somebody different, because I always pick on you. I always pick on Eddie. And I'll beat up Eddie later. Okay, John.
Yes.
John.
I'm getting a good call.
I didn't see him at the tournament yesterday.
I didn't know it was coming.
Thank you for bringing that up to our attention.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, so again, if John comes in with a strike, right, I can choose to block this way. Okay? And when you block this way, you're going to block at vulnerable areas on your opponent's limb. Okay? So a lot of times the outer portion of the arm is conditioned. Inner portion, not so much. Okay? But then, of course, there's nerve endings in here as well that'll cause little reactions. And so now it's hard for him to close his hand. So you can strike here. So again, there's some musculature there. Right, so that'll kind of cushion your strike as well. So you can block this way. So when you see these, right, when you see these in the form, it could also be here. Sidestep, guy come in, right? You can sidestep it out, right? Cut them down. Cut them down. And then you use this portion. And it's here. Right? Or here. Right? you'll block and strike, okay, in this fashion. Sometimes if this is not making contact, this will make contact, right? So when we do three-star, right, when we do three-star this way, right, three-star, we do this way. So now you're conditioning this part of the arm as well. So that can also be here, side step, here, and here, this way. Right? So this can cut the neck as well. Hit the side of the temple too. The ear, this tendon. So that's one way to do it. So you'll cut down this way, strike here, strike here. Okay? Great. The other one is here, here, this way. So if I show this hand, right, so that you guys can see the hand technique. Hand comes in, cut this way, this way. So it's kind of firm and it goes through the musculature. How's it feel, John?
Not so good.
Okay, so hand comes in, you cut it, and you strike. This way, this way, okay? So you can use again, this one, this one, this one. Okay? But again, you must condition the digits, otherwise forget it. You waste your time. All right? So again, that's just against a single limb. Single limb comes out, it doesn't matter whether he shoots right hand or whether he shoots left hand. This way, this way, this way, this way. And then if you don't see, it's here. Joint manipulation here. Right? So cut here, stab here. Okay? You can finish him off this way by pushing here and taking him down. Right? So that's this one. Variations of this one. For single attack, because most of the time a guy will come in single attack or combination attack. If the guy's coming in with, let's say, leg takedown, he's coming this way. Okay, give me somebody. Oh, okay. Okay, so now, if guys, this is kind of like the double. So if he comes here to grab me by the neck or whatever, you'll see this one, right? You'll see this one. Right? So again, I can choose to step back, right? See, I can choose to step back to get away from this. And then come here with a groin tip kick, cross kick, shin kick, whichever is your choice, right? But again, he's not going to reach at me like that because that's dumb. He's not going to reach at me like this because it's dumb. I got too much space to play. If I take care of one hand, I'm taking care of both hands, right? So I don't have to do this unless it's close. If it's closer, yeah, here, here, right? So if you look at South Memphis, they have similar technique as well, where they grab here and they make the guy sink. They kill his legs by putting all the weight on the leg, right? Sit here, now he's gone. Mess his balance up. So from close distance, it's much more rooted, right? Okay, then you can take him down as well. So close contact. But again, he can work. If it's two hands, you don't have to do this because I occupy both mine to take care of one of each, right? So that still leaves us at who's faster at working the bottom. Okay? So when hands come, take care of one. Then you have this one. Right? And it can be either way. Guy comes in again, take care of one. That one's further away, this one's here. I'm already here. Again, I'm back here. Locked out. Locked out. Right? So I take the joint, put pressure on it to lock it up. Then knee here, knee here. So you can take down right afterward and play the game. If he's reaching quickly, here. It's here. It's not so much here. Because once I get past it, hands back there. So I'm going to make him do exactly what he's doing. Move his head back, right? I go here, this way. Balance is broken. Right? Finish him. Okay? Because once the balance is broken, I hit him here, his foot is off the ground. So, right? So big wing-like structure, okay? Other one here, right? Right? The eye, the neck, okay? Temple, okay? So crane beak, everybody sees that. So again, the trick for that one is, he's squared up, I'm squared up. I have to be on the other side. I have to make this small. So I can choose to do one, this way, okay? Or two, this way, okay? Because I'm going to bang one into the other. Okay, they're easier to move this way than it is to move down and back. So if he comes, right? He comes, strike. Again, block. Block. Okay? Always so you can see. Okay? This way again. Here. This way. Here. If I'm blocking it, it's going to be across the torso again. Right? Elbow. Up. Right? So all you poppers and lockers out there, you go this way. Right? Sink them down. But I let go of your joint. Right? So, okay, because again, I go here, this goes up, this balance is terrible. My elbow bends, and he has to go. Okay? So these are all wing-like maneuvers that you see here, right, from when you do your moves this way. Okay? A lot of styles will have crane leg, with the knee up. Okay, that's not just a posture. Opponent comes in here, right? This is how this arm works. So when the arm works, this comes up after. In here, pushing, pumping. Okay? So again, I'm just hitting it without the pump, and he'll feel the sensation. So imagine the sensation when this is coming this way. Okay? So crane leg can be done as that way, one way, come this way. Now here, what goes up must come down. Okay? And that can be to the knee or to the foot. Right? Knee or to the foot. Right? Heel or foot. Okay? So that's one way. Other way, this way. Guy comes in. This way. Okay? Knee strike. So you see the MMA guys do that flying knee that they stole from the Thais? Okay, so that's what you're looking at. So guy comes in, shoot, and shoot it. Once it comes up, it goes down. Hit here. Oh, he went dancing. Okay? But that's what happens. It comes in, right? Shoot it. Now you have neck crank, rear naked choke, whatever you decide, right? Because if he's here and he turns his chin to protect, that's okay, because I'm going to crank it. I'm going to crank it sideways. Because I know if he puts his chin in here, he protects his throat, his airway, and it's hard to go forward. I'll just crank it. I'll just twist it. Okay? And do it that way. Bury it deep. Bury this in. And then lean back. Okay? Lean back. Balance is there. Right? So now, all his weight is here. On the neck.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Okay? And then, so even if you're light in weight, small in frame, right? When the guy, I can hold him up just by my posturing, right? just by my posture. This is extra credit. You can't get underneath, right? Because this chin is tight, can't get underneath. Grab here.
Oh.
And put your weight. And now it brings the chin in. I don't care if he brings it in sideways, it doesn't matter. Right?
Oh,
Mm.
Okay, so you may not have these available, right? Because you're holding your kids. Okay, but that's what you can do. That's another variation, right? But you notice that anytime I go into a grappling maneuver or inside maneuver, I'm going to give them something to remember me by. Right? So I'll hit low, butt goes back. Balance breaks this way. Right? Gives me this. Gives me this. Right? Shortens the arms, right? Because his arms are here, but as soon as his butt goes back, arms go away. Right? So look at how the body reacts to certain things. Okay? So, crane technique. Right? You want to be nice. Yes?
With the crane leg, are you keeping contact when you slide down the knee?
You can. And the reason, that's a good question, right? Because then when I'm doing the arm this way, when I do the arm this way, right, I can be scraping down the shin bone with my Doc Martens, right? And then end up with a nice heel strike down here. So if you scrape that shin, there's not much flesh on it. If you touch your own shin, it's just barely the bone and just a little skin, right? So you can be scraping that stuff down. Also here, this is painful as well. Come here and just knock it. Okay? So if you've ever hit the edge of a coffee table, walking
Yes.
through the living room,
It's painful.
and you go, ooh, wait a minute, time out. And you rub it. Or if you pull that girl's pigtails in third grade, and she kicked you in the shins. I remember. I remember. Right? Life-changing experience. Okay? But those are the things. The other thing too is when you see crane leg this way and the kick with the leg, right? That can be done with the foot as well. When the guy comes in, it could be done with the instep. If it's closer, it could be done with the shin or the knee. Right? Because when you bring him down and seat him, it brings the chest flat. Right? It makes it like a table. So come down and you come up. This will rotate up, come here. Okay? So knee, shin, instep. Okay, for kicking. You can kick with any kick you like. Whenever they do forms and there's a kick exhibited, it doesn't mean that that's the only kick that should be done with those techniques. You can interject any kick you like. Once your foot is off the ground, you can do whatever you want. Okay? Depending on what target is made available. Right? Because if he's here square, I got lots of places to hit, lots of choices. If he's sideways or three-quarter, things change. Things change. Right? So now my straight kick may not work because his knee is bending and it keeps the trajectory closed. Right? So I might go here and shoot here, a line and a cross, right? This way. Right? So I might use it as an entry and come in here, right? Which case here. This is pushing, and you see the neck. So as this comes up, like you're making a muscle, right? This is pushing it away, twisting it this way. And you go. Okay? You can use it in various different ways. Okay? So, any questions on the stuff I've showed so far? Because we're going to get a chance to practice it. Okay? I'd like to give you guys some hands-on time. okay? Because it's fun for me to come up and play it, but it's more fun when you guys play it, okay? So again, to test it, right? Guys come in, you cut it. And again, you can cut here, right? Here, 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 okay? Here. So you can go here and follow the contour of the body. So if his hand is his chin, I don't want to hit your chin. Okay, and I go here, and this is here. Okay, so that'll be this one. Okay, minimum is going to be a little whiplash action, right? You can, if his mouth is separated, then you get that jaw rocking, teeth shattering kind of sensation. You can get that as well. But this is a nice little level place to be. And you don't have to follow through. You can just whip it up. Nice little whip. Also, if you go bypass it, you can turn the head. Right? Now you turn the head. And here again. Okay? So you'll play. You can play it. And a lot of these techniques are similar in many styles. So don't think that we're the sole proprietors. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Guy comes in, double, this way, this way, this way. Okay? So it's constant. You'll be here, this way. So hit it to break the sensation, and then another loss. Right? Because if I break the unit here, it makes it easier to move it here. Okay? So I'll go down and up, makes it easy. Okay, so it's fun. He kicks. Here. Okay. There's your wing hand, small wing hand. So when you go here, that's the wing hand. Guy comes in, bypass, push in. That's the center. He's gonna go, you got this trapped. You wanna give him more? Here, bypass, pull this. So when you practice your horse stance, bow and arrow, when you use this, okay, it's the same. Shoot, here, right. Now from here, grab, pull it close, turn. Doesn't take much effort. Okay, does round kick, here. Right? So if you turn like you did, right? Go. He turns like he did, now it becomes this one. This one.
Oh.
Okay? So you can play it any way you want. As much as you practice, you should be able to have some fun. Right? Again, block, whoops. Either the groin, either groin. It's gonna lock it. Half knee stance. We practice that, right? Everybody hates it. But this one you have to apply very slowly, because as soon as you start turning, it'll start locking the hip and the knee. And right away, it'll tell you to stop. So if I went all the way, it would take that knee here. See? And the hip will be hurting. Okay? So lots of different things. The common denominator is that when anybody does anything, you're going to move. Get out of that line of fire. Right? You can do this to make them pull back. Balance is terrible. This is easy to go. because he already helped me. Here, he was still in control. Here, he's not in control. See, already. It's going, okay? And that's why his hands are nice. He's placing his hands nicely because if I block and grab, he's going to grab me, right? Free hand, punch. As you're punching, you bend your knee. Regain your balance. So you use my two legs with your one so you keep your stability. If your hands are not there where they're supposed to be, then right? Start doing the backstroke, right? How many of us have felt that? Right? I got your leg in this hand. Backstroke. Right? So if you do that, you're in trouble. Okay? Here, if he comes again, I block, right? He turns his body like he's going to roll it. Forward roll. Forward roll. Take the leg away. Because he weighs more than I can handle with one arm. So that's the escape. Comes here, he shoots, I roll it, go with it, roll it. Okay? But too much body weight for me to hold with one arm. Okay? So you can nullify it if you want to. Okay? You know how to. That's okay. As soon as I touch it, you're going to go into mode. Once I touch it, you're going to go into panic mode. Right? You're going to say, oh shit, you got me. You got me. So that's the deal. Comes in, right? Bang, roll, and off he goes. Okay? Too much weight. Okay? Just a few. A few. The ones that you'll see in the forms as well is this one. Right? You can do the kick. And there's variations here. The way we do it is we'll block. We shoot the first one to the groin. When we come in for the next one, it opens up with open finger and kick. Right? And then this one comes in, blocks down, and pecks. Right? This way. So one is a drive, the other one's a peck for us. So there's lots of variations. None of them are wrong. So get that out of your head. None of them are wrong. They're all good. You just have to find the application for them. Okay? That's the deal. Okay? Any questions so far? You'll see this one as well. This one you'll see a lot. Right? Key to this one is to rotate your body. Not to leave your body 3/4 because you'll miss. You'll miss your opportunity. I always use the analogy of the bullfighter and the bull. Right? The bull comes and charges you in a straight line. Right? So it's better not to be there. It's better not to be there. Give him something along the way. Right? You know? Don't be there. Sometimes not being there can mean this as well. Guy comes in, just use your body. Right? So all it means is just to turn. You turn your upper body away, and then I have him locked here. And his weight's there. I can put him wherever he wants to go. It's going to be hard on him going up and down with his legs because you'll feel fatigue after a while because you're just putting all your weight on your quads. Okay? So that's the deal. So that's how come it's hard. If someone